Good morning, afternoon, and evening to everyone, wherever you are in the world. And today, we have something different, where yesterday I topped a locals, where, okay, locals don't matter, but this was meant for me to qualify for a representation match for a, quote, Konami sanctioned event. So basically, I topped with this hero deck, and basically, this was built last minute, by the way. I don't have any other decks because I sold all my cores and I took them apart. And this hero deck was the only one I had left, and it was basically last minute. I just wanted YouTube to look up hero deck, and of course, the first one that appeared was Team Samurai X1. So basically, I just watched that and I just was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, let's just build this deck. So yeah, anyways, we're just going to go with the usual. So, anyways, let's get started. So first off, we have the obvious, which is 3 E-Hero Stratos, which is of course basically your Searcher, your Starter, etc. And this is basically a 3-up because if this was at 1, this deck would be pretty dead. Next up is your basically 3 Vision Hero Ferris, basically your special summons, 2 Increase and 2 Violence, which is pretty obvious. It's been a very standard Vision Hero package that you play usually. For those who made fun of me playing 3 Increase, I'm sorry for existing, but I'm not a nub anymore. 2 Vision Hero, 2 E-Hero Solid Soldiers. I see a lot of people playing one of these now, but basically, honestly, 2 is pretty good. It's a good starter. It's good to have. Basically, this deck actually relies to you have 2 warriors, and for those who don't know what 2 warriors equals, you'll see later. So on top of that, you have the 2 Shadow Mist, which is your Master Chain Searcher, which is pretty obvious, but anyways, yep. You've got 1 Liquid Soldier, basically is your draw power and your fusion materials, etc. It's a pot of greed. 2 E-Hero Malicious, basically if this card was at 3, this deck would be even more broken, because at the same time, with Bion, you can extend into the Dark Hero, the quote Dark Hero. See what I'm hinting here, what you're playing in your extra deck? There you go. The weird thing is that people keep asking, why are you playing Plasma? This deck is not a blind second deck. This deck is not a blind first deck. It's either or. So if your opponent says, okay, go first. There you go, you have a skill drain. Go second. Bait out your opponent's negates. There you go. That's simple. That's literally my big brain. And the one thing is, this card can contribute, you don't need hero monsters to tribute summon this card. You can tribute summon this card using any monster. So you can use it by tribute summoning Cross Sheep, Halki Fibrax, Link Cross. Doesn't matter. You can play this in almost any deck, honestly, regardless. So yeah, I'm surprised I don't know. So anyways, 1 Destiny Hero Celestial. I am too poor for Data Tag for some reason. If I had to choose, I would rather play Data Tag instead of Celestial. In this current format, play Data Tag. Dynatag is the 1 card. I played Celestial because this is what I had only, but I would rather play Dynatag. That's it. Play Dynatag. Anyways, Adust to Gold, basically, compared to Team TSX1's list, I'm playing the Evil Hero engine as well. So this would basically is for the later game. It's not for your starter deck. I mean, you can have it in your like go second build, yeah, but it's more for the later game grind. So, because in this current format, there's a lot of control decks right now. Dogmatica, Subterrors, Eldritch. You're going to play the grind game. Late in the grind game, you're going to play against, like, freaking... What are you going to have? You waste all your materials. Well, discard Dust to Gold, or you have Dark Calling in hand. Fusion Summon. There you go. You're good. And that's literally what happened to one of my games. 1 Honest Neos, basically it's just for the attack power and attack for game. The new card from Battle of Legends Armageddon, 3 Fire Flint Ladies. So with this card, you'll see a lot of warrior combos. You'll see this in Dark Warrior Heroes. You'll play this in Infernobles, and especially you'll start playing. If you like this variant of heroes, it's probably the most viable in the current format, especially with the idea with that. You have Infernobles on the run, you have Dogmaticas on the run, you have like a lot of the control decks. This deck can play against Adamanticators no problem. It can play against Dogmatica Invoke. It can give Dogmatica Invoke a hard time. Even though I lost against that deck in the tournament, it gave the person a hard time because basically Dark Log basically banishes your Alistairs when you link out for summon, etc. So you're having a hard time. You have to remove the Dark Log first. You have to play around it. It's pretty interesting. And the one card that people kept questioning is like you guys kept messaging me when I posted my story. I'm playing this card in Heroes, and you're like, why are you playing this card in Heroes? Why are you? Well, guess what? I'm playing Six Samurai Fuma. You know why? The one thing is that you do not need grappler angler. You don't need attack defender. Just get a budget card. Any budget level 1 warrior tuner, and you're good. It doesn't matter. Just get a level 1 warrior tuner. It doesn't matter. Just go to your freaking shoebox, find one, and pull it out. I had a 6 samurai deck, and I just pulled it out. I was like, you know what? Fuma, because you're a 6 samurai, you're my favorite warrior, level 1 warrior tuner, you're going in my deck. Represent the 6 samurais and heroes. This is where you shine for not being 6 samurai. So yeah, that's basically why I play 6 samurai Fuma. It's just for Hockey 5 racks. So because you're playing Hockey 5 racks and Link Cross, of course you gotta play the O-line. But anyways, next up is your searchers. 1 Rhoda, 1 Hero Lives, and 3 E-Call. Search for Stratos, special summon Stratos, get Stratos effect to add. So basically from there. Next up is your fusion cards. 3 Mass Change, of course for Mass Hero, Dark Law, Acid, whatever. 1 Polymerization, and 1 Miracle Fusion, which is pretty obvious. You search this off of the Bion, and you search this off the Sunriser. For those who are not new to Heroes. Of course, you got Dark Calling for a Dust of Gold. Anyways, your Isolde dumps. Oh, I just spoiled the surprise. I'm playing Isolde. There you go. So anyways, you got your dumps for Isolde. So basically, Divine Phoenix Blade and DDR. 3 Call by the Graves, because this deck's pretty ashable. It can play around Ash as well, but honestly, your other hand trap's gonna be Imperm. So basically, this is probably for going first type of stuff for you to play. Anyways, onto the extra deck. Start with Synchros. 1 Metal Marcher, 1 Mud Dragon, which is pretty. So basically, Mud Dragon is your replacement for Fusion, where you have a Link Cross token on board. You go into Invoke Macabre with Mud Dragon, because Mud Dragon would be your Alistair, because it could substitute for any fusion material. And Metal Marcher would basically be your synchro to go into Mud Dragon with the O-Line token. And the combo I'll show later on. But anyways, next up is your hero package. 1 Malicious Bane, 1 Episode 0, 1 Sunriser, 1 Acid, 1 Anki, 1 Dark Law, by the way. I play 1 Dark Law, because this extra deck's pretty tight already. The one thing is, if you don't fuck up, if you build a good enough board, if you can outplay and manage your resources well, you only need 1 Dark Law. Just manage your resources well, just know how to play your outs, etc. 1 Decimator, 1 extra hero Cross Crusader, and yeah, that's basically your hero package for the extra deck. Anyways, next up is the rest of your miscellaneous things that for help you. 1 Cross Sheep. Okay, the one thing is with Cross Sheep, you have to know how to go into the combo with Cross Sheep. Don't fuck up like me. Because I'm surprised I won just because I don't remember playing go Cross Sheep. It's like, what? Anyways, 1 Isolde, 1 Link Cross, and 1 Hockey 5 racks. Pretty self-explanatory. Go into Isolde effect, go Fuma, go into Hockey 5 racks, go into Link Cross. Basically like that. So onto the side deck. So basically for the side deck, something different. Basically, I just chose whatever can be sided out. So basically, 1 Wonder Driver, because you don't know when you're going to play against a control deck and you're going to need to outgrind them. So because the extra deck's tight, I just decided to play my side deck. 3 Dark Ruler No More. Honestly, this was a bad side deck for against the current meta, with it being a current like a control meta right now. So yeah, it's pretty bad. 2 Starry Venom Fusion for the Super Poly, and Excuriata for the Super Poly as well. So basically, because I said Super Poly, played 3 Super Polys. So yeah. 3 Nibiru's just for against the Adamanticators, or the Owlish Synchro, or any Synchro engine deck. And lastly, 3 Ash Blossoms, which is very viable. What I would replace with the current basically engine is probably replace these 4 for Gamma, or the Dark Rulers for Forbidden Droplets, or the 3 Nibiru's for Ghost Ogres, 3 Super Polys. It just depends, honestly, what the current meta is. So that's really it for the side deck. So anyways, guys, onto the combo part of the video. So we have these 3 options. So we can either go into Stratos or Bion. So but the one thing is, it's like, again, a 2-card combo. But let's just go with Bion first. Bion's basically a 1-card combo in a nutshell. Basically one card, 2-card combo. So normal Bion effect to dump Malicious. The special summon your Malicious back. Link 2. go into your Isode effect to basically add a card. So you can add E-Hero Neos, just I guess why not. Effect to dump your Phoenix Blade, or whatever. If you have the Phoenix Blade in hand, just dump the DDR, basically just do that. You have the Fuma, so basically link 2. You go to Haki Fibrax effect to special summon your O-Lion, basically. Link out your Haki Fibrax for Link Cross effect to special summon 2 tokens, Synchro out for your Metal Marcher effect to go into your O-Lion. And O-Lion, you would special summon a token, so we're just going to, green. So green is the O-Lion token, and this is the Link Cross token. So with this, you would use the token and Metal Marcher to go into your Mud Dragon. I can't find my shirt there, okay. So you go into Mud Dragon. So the one thing is that I kept messing up is that you have to go to Cross Sheep before then. So what you would use to grow into the Cross Sheep is basically your O-Lion and your Link Cross. There you go. And because the token, the light type, and because the Mud Dragon is representing Alistair, you know what that means? Activate effect of Mud Dragon, fusion summon, go into your Makaba, Cross Sheep effect, special summon back your Vion. Vion effect. Banish the Malicious. Add Polymerization. So basically you can extend from there. But basically this is a basic combo. This is the basic, just a 1-card Vion combo. You have 1 negate, basically 3 monsters on board. Who knows? The one thing is I want to improve actually is on this deck is that implementing Access Code Talker, because there's a lot of scenarios where you'll be able to go to Access Code Talker, but at the same time you don't know like what should I replace for Access Code Talker. Should I replace the Decimator? Should I replace the Anki? Anki came in clutch because you can attack your opponent directly, get the mass change effect to basically go into the Dark Law, etc. But anyways, we'll go into the full combo with Stratos. The 2-card combo, Stratos and Flint Lady. So basically normal Stratos effect, add Shalmis. I actually don't know the full combo, so yeah, I never played this combo because so the funny thing is, I learned how to play this deck well in the tournament. I didn't know how to play the entire combo. I didn't watch the entire video, I'm sorry Sam, but yeah. Special summon Flintly, basically, link 2, Isode effect. So the one thing is, you're probably questioning why you can't go into Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader says that there's this fine text where it says you cannot summon heroes the turn you summon or activate this card's effect. I don't even remember, but it's something along those lines, but yeah. So yeah. Noble Knight's effect. Add your, I guess, Liquid Soldier effect. Go into basically this is where you will trigger Cross Sheep's effect. Cross Sheep effect. Special summon at level 4 from Grave. You will go into your Stratos effect. Add Ferris effect. Discard Shalmis. Special summon it. Ferris effect. Shalmis effect. A Dusted Gold. And then Ferris effect to the increase effect. Tribute to Ferris. Increase effect. Special summon Vion. Vion effect. Send a Malicious. Vion effect. Banish Ferris. Polymerization. A Dusted Gold effect. Discard. Add to Dark Calling. Then you would go Polymerization. Yeah, let's go these 2. Sunriser. Chainlink 1 Liquid Soldier. Chainlink 2 Sunriser, by the way. Just an FYI. Mass change. The Miracle Fusion. So you don't draw into it. So draw 2. So any 2 is fine. If you drew a mass change, you can just set it for the Vion or you activate it for Vion. Depends like what turn you're on. But anyways, set the Combat Graves, Dark Calling, Malicious, and A Dusted Gold. Banish. Go Malicious Bane. So this will be a go second board, but yeah, it's basically a board that basically basic board. This board can work at the same time. So if you drew into a mass change Bion into the Dark Law effect, basically your opponent can't manage. So basically that's basically the deck. I'm sorry if it's not very consistent like most deck profiles. I'm new to deck profiling. I'm new to doing combos on stream or video, but yeah, that's anyways the combo. But anyways, don't like and subscribe to this honestly, but it's pretty interesting how I was able to pick up this deck right away. Hopefully I can make myself better when playing this deck. It's kind of my first time playing this deck. It was kind of interesting how I played this deck, and hopefully I can learn more from experiencing how to play this deck as well. But anyways guys, thank you for watching. So yeah, till the next. Bye.